Yeah.
Red zone issues.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues. I think, I'll have to watch the film to see where we didn't execute at and what we can get better at. I mean, the guys competed, but there was just, I think watching the film is going to make us miserable because there was a lot of opportunities out there.
What do you think of your two quarterbacks? At least the first half was probably Matt's best 2 quarters, and then John Rice's final 2 drives was really good.
Yeah, Matt competed. I mean, there's after I watched the film, I can tell you a little more accurately on how he graded out or how he executed. John Rice got in there in a tough situation and competed and did some good things and scrambled and gave us a chance at the end. I had to watch the film to be sure what happened right at the last play, but we just didn't make enough plays. And I know, like I said, we're going to probably be sick after watching the film because there were some opportunities out there.
Talking about going to the film, were you surprised that the officials didn't on that second to last play?
Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is, but you would think in a critical situation like that, I mean, we can't, the clock's running, so we got to run a play, but they have the ability to stop it, I think, and review it, especially in a critical situation. So I don't know what the protocol is, or I'm sure they're going to be talking about it, and I haven't seen, I've had people text me or whatever and say, hey, he was in, but I'll know more after I watch the film or see the TV call. Maybe you guys know more than I do.
Rich, does John Rice's performance change how he's used in practice, more first-team reps, and what's the plan for him?
Oh, so we're going to start a controversy, huh? Well, it took you all about 3.5 minutes before you went to it. He competed well. Matt was injured, and Matt's a tough competitor. First off, we're going to evaluate everything like we always do. And the first thing we evaluate is our player's health. What is his health, and what can he do, and if he's limited somewhat, and all that stuff goes into evaluation. But certainly what John Rice did is going to give us more confidence. And he's, it would have been nice to have him here in January and get caught up on it. And he's been catching up since he's gotten here. And again, he's made some plays today. We'll see what happens. I mean, every day is going to be, part for us to evaluate everybody on offense.
What did you see? John Rice is kind of giving you the confidence to make him the guy that had to go in there at the end.
What's that? Well, the first thought was what was play call we were going to run, which was going to be a draw, and so John Rice is a pretty good runner. And then after he got in there, we scored in a couple plays. We weren't going to make the change then. So that was the first thought on it. Grant Tisdale was practiced pretty well. And again, depending on Matt's situation, we'll see how that divvies up the reps this week.
Have you got to talk to Matt after the game?
Yeah, just briefly. But I leave the medical stuff up to the medical people. He said his ribs are hurting. It's hard for him to breathe, and I'm sure they'll do X-rays or whatever they got to do.
Hey, Rich, Matt looked like he was very much in rhythm at the start of the game, the passing game and whatnot, but less so after about 15 attempts. Was it something that Cal did to take him out of rhythm, or what happened there?
No, I think we didn't get. We had the third quarter was really bad. We didn't get a first down, missed a few things, and I have to watch the film to see what how that happened. But he did some nice things, and he made some nice throws and some good reads and some good runs. But in the second half, we didn't get that rhythm right off the start in the third quarter, and that's what put us behind. I never felt that we wouldn't have an opportunity to move the ball. We just, we didn't put no first downs together in the third quarter, and that really put us behind.
What do you think of how the younger receivers played? I know Gregory made that catch at the end.
Yeah, that was good. That was the first big play I seen him. We rolled a lot of guys in there. Again, I think after we missed some opportunities, we dropped some balls, we missed some open guys. There's a play call or two certainly that I should have back. So we're all sharing this together, and we'll watch it and learn. I think our guys are pretty conscientious, and the game film is usually the best teacher from that standpoint, and so we'll learn from it.
Was the game plan to let Matt run the ball more? I think the running backs combined had less than 20 touches.
Yeah, depending on how they play us, I think there were more opportunities, and probably watching the film, there might have been a couple times on those reads that we should have gave it out. But again, from my vantage point, the reads were pretty solid most of the game, but there was a few that we would certainly like to have back.
Thanks, Coach.